Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Alien Tarot 8888, and I am your host, Priestess. Today we are going to be doing the spiritual transmission for the sign of my beautiful Virgos. Let's get into it. What's going on? I don't know why. Spirit is showing me I'm hearing summer nights, and then I'm actually seeing someone sitting on the beach at nighttime. I'm able to see the stars shining really bright, and the wind is it's like blowing, and it's like that breezy energy. But as I watch this person sit on this beach, they breathe a sense of relief, like, and I feel like many of you guys are at that space where you can breathe a sense of release, where you can finally just sit there on a beach or sit at your favorite spot and just allow yourself to breathe and just relax. Heavy energy on relaxation and comfort. I'm also hearing feng shui. So some of you guys could be like feng shuiing your home. I'm also hearing something about wardrobe change. I'm seeing a lot of people embracing like their natural body. So some of you guys could be, really working on embracing your natural body. I'm seeing a vision of someone who used to sit in the mirror and point at their flaws, and now they're grateful for them. What's going on with Virgos? I'm hearing I'm not going to allow you to punish me anymore. Some of you guys could have felt like someone was punishing you because of a mistake that you made. Maybe you were punishing yourself. What's going on with Virgo's spirit? Okay, side note, some of you guys might need to get an oil change. Some of you guys, like the engine light on your car, that's about it. What's going on? We have channel, open to spiritual inspiration, divine guidance, delivering a message. You guys are more open to receiving divine guidance. Spirit is showing me a vision of a person, but over their head is a cloud. So some of you guys could have felt clouded, okay? Muddled thinking, confusion. Also, something about this person's mouth being closed. So this is the energy of speaking less, listening more. You guys are learning how to observe what is going on around you. Channel. Some of you guys could indeed be some type of channeler where you receive divine messages and give them to the collective. There's something about your silence is loud right now. That's what I'm picking up. Your silence is loud right now. What else is going on with Virgo? Vortex, big energy boost, visiting a power spot, creating a sacred space. That could also be why Spirit, guided my vision towards you guys sitting on the beach, summer nights, relaxation. Some of you guys could be traveling to a sacred space to get that energy boost that you need. I don't know why I heard down the rabbit hole. So some of you guys could also be like researching certain topics as well, where you're allowing yourself to go down that rabbit hole. You're allowing spirit to take you to those uncharted waters, whatever that means. What else is going on with Virgo? Like codes. Okay. Virgos, you guys are being activated. integrating spiritual wisdom, divine downloads, elevated consciousness. People might feel like you guys are speaking less because you're listening more. And what this means is you're learning how to tune in and pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the synchronicities. Some of you guys could quite literally be in hermit mode, where you are disconnected from people so that you can hear spirit more clearly. Okay, but you guys are receiving a lot of like codes, and this is allowing you to elevate your consciousness. Bottom of the deck, we have soul essence, your authentic self, connection to the divine, pure expression. There's some type of healing that's taking place surrounding you guys, your throat chakra. So, and your throat chakra deals with your self-expression. How do you express yourself? And it's not limited to just verbal expression. It's dancing, cooking, singing, writing, anything that you do creatively, and it allows you to channel and bring forth messages. So there's some type of healing that's taking place surrounding your throat chakra. You guys are removing yourself from the energy of speaking to be heard, and now you're not speaking, and this is allowing people to hear you very clearly. Your soul essence, your authentic self. Accustomed. It's like you guys picked up certain ways of expressing yourself because at that time in your life, you needed to take on, how can I explain this? Like you needed to be a certain way in order to survive, right? But now this is the energy of getting out of survival mode and actually thriving. And when you begin to thrive, you understand that you don't really have to speak as much as you used to. All you have to do is show up and be who you say you are. So some of you guys could have done this thing where it's like, oh, I'm not going to do this no more. Oh, I'm going to change this about myself. Oh, I'm going to stop dealing with this person. Oh, I'm going to, oh, I'm going to do this and oh, I'm going to do that. And once you stop speaking, that's when people start to take you seriously. Once you stop saying what you're going to do and just do it, your silence is loud. Because people are used to Virgo speaking, okay? And you see this person's mouth, it's closed, okay? Some people might, look at your silence as you're just ignoring them or you don't care anymore. It's not that. You guys are understanding, especially in the face of ignorance. Sometimes your silence is golden. I'm hearing, why should I continue to speak if you're only going to twist my words? So some of you guys could have been dealing with people who are, they say they want to hear what you got to say, but then when you start speaking, they twist your words. And it's like, that's not even what you meant. But people are only been listening to you guys to misunderstand you. And some of you guys are coming to that realization, and it's like, why should I continue to speak? I'd rather show you than tell you. I like this. I don't know why. I just like this energy of I'd rather show you than to tell you. Because if I keep telling you and I'm not showing you, you're not going to take me seriously. But when I start taking charge, and the way that I'm taking charge is speaking less, but doing more, then you take me seriously. Then you understand that I'm not a joke. Some of y'all could have people playing with you, like, feeling like you're a joke. Okay, I don't know, y'all. We getting all type of downloads. I'm also hearing the way that you see me is not how I see myself. What does that mean? I don't know. There could be people that are still looking at you guys from the perception of your past mistakes, and you don't see yourself that way. You have, maybe for many of you guys, could have come to um, an energy of forgiving yourself, right? But you have some people that are still saying, Virgo, you're still like this and you're never going to change. And you keep saying how much you're going to change, right? And they're like, you keep saying that, but you're not doing anything about it. And now you're like, you know what? Maybe you're right in a sense. Maybe I do keep saying what I'm going to do. It's almost like someone being in a relationship, and this is just an example. And you keep telling that person, watch, you do this again and I'm leaving. Or you do this again, this is what's going to happen. And they do it again. And then you keep saying what you're going to do, but you never do it. So there's an energy of maybe some people are taking you for a joke. And you're like, okay, bet, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to speak on it. I'm just going to show you. But let's see. Clarified channel. Spirit saying stop. Two of Swords, exactly. This is an energy of, I say I'm going to do something, but I just saw 11:11, but I never follow through. I never follow through. And some of you guys, you get those messages and you don't follow through. And now the divine is putting you guys in this energy where it's like, you're going to follow through. You have no other choice but to start following through with what you say. What you say you're going to do, clarify this energy. King of Pentacles. This is giving me an energy of seriousness, of very grounded in your choices. So you're not like making choices based off emotions and I haven't learned a lesson, right? This is an energy of many of you guys saying, I've learned a lesson and I know what I need to do. So the divine is giving you a message to make a decision, to take charge of a situation. So many of you guys, this will be like taking charge when it comes to a relationship, your finances, your career. It's like no longer saying what you're gonna do. It's like back that shit up with action. Okay? Back it up with action. Because the divine give you guys these messages, and Spirit is saying back it up with action. Don't just take the message and just sit with it. Okay? Back it up with action. Some of you guys could be dealing with the air sign. The air sign deals with messages and communication. And this is an energy of someone, again, you get the message, all right, I'm going to change this. Watch. You're going to see. And it's like, you ain't do nothing. You was just all bark and no bite. So y'all definitely got people that could look at you guys as someone who don't follow through with what you say you're going to do. And now you're proving a lot of people wrong because it's like, I'm not going to tell you no more. Watch. It's giving me this energy of I'm no longer speaking about my moves. I'm just going to make them. I'm no longer going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it. And some of you guys, you could have dealt with someone who keeps, making promises and don't follow through. I don't know your life. I'm just channeling the information. Clarify vortex, big energy boost. What is this? There's 9 of Cups. This is becoming your own wish fulfillment. This is becoming your own wish fulfillment, becoming that person again. Hold on, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. I noticed when I paused the video, it was exactly 14:14. I'm gonna look that up. But this is giving me an energy of I'm no longer gonna disappoint myself. I can't expect other people to take me seriously if I don't take myself seriously. That's what I'm getting with this. So you're getting this big energy boost where you're excited. You're excited about the decisions that you say you're going to make, but this time you're taking action behind them. So that's why people may not know how to take Virgos right now. Virgos always say they're going to do this, but Virgos are backing that shit up with action. Virgos are becoming this energy of, I'm my own wish fulfillment. I'm going to keep my promises to myself. So some of you guys dealt with people who made promises and didn't keep them. And you said you were going to do something about it, and you never did it. And then some of you guys, you made promises to yourself and you didn't keep it. Now you're in this energy of really looking at your life differently, which goes back to being on that beach, summer breeze, the stars are out, and it feels good. And in that moment, you are able to reflect of all the promises people've made to you and disappointed you, but all the promises that you made to yourself and you disappointed yourself. And this is you saying, I'm no longer going to disappoint myself. It's okay if other people make promises to me and not keep them, but it's not okay for me to make promises to myself and don't keep them. So I like that. I like that. And the fact that we have a turtle is symbolic of, someone who has a lot of wisdom. Some of you guys could, look at yourself as being a very ancient soul, or you've been around for a very long time. And others of you guys, it's been a long time coming since you actually kept promises to yourself. So if you say, hey, I'm going to get up every day and I'm going to go running, you're going to get up every day and you're going to go running. This is about you making sure that you're happy and not even focusing on the fact that other people make promises to you and don't keep them. So you're not, it's like my silence is golden right now. I'm not saying nothing no more. I'm aware that people say they're going to do things for me and they don't do it. And I'm also aware that I say things that I'm going to do for myself and I don't do it. So this is an energy of, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. What else do we have? Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to make time for it. I'm going to prioritize me. I'm going to make time for me, my promises. Okay. Because for some of you guys, it's also this energy. Another example is, like I said, I'm going to make a decision to walk away from a job. And I'm constantly going to this job that I absolutely hate. And this job takes so much of my time. This job takes so much of my energy, but I continue to show up to this job. And I made a promise to myself that this year I'm going to start a business and I'm going to do it. But you never follow through with that business. So now you're in the energy of trying to juggle and trying to make time for yourself and trying to make time for your family. You're trying to make time, but you didn't make time for your promise. And that's why you're in this energy of feeling completely imbalanced because you didn't make time for you. So now this is about keeping that promise to say, I make myself a priority. I'll make sure that I take time for myself and my goals and my wishes. I love it. Because when you make time for you, everything else becomes balanced. You're no longer trying to juggle the home, the family, or the relationships to the point that you're coming out of balance. You're no longer working at a place that you don't like. You're no longer doing the things that you don't like. And you're no longer putting so much expectations on other people to keep their promises because you're keeping them for yourself. And you don't have to say, you don't have to speak anymore because people are going to take you seriously with your actions. Not because you say, oh, I'm going to do this, that, and the third. No, because your actions are showing it. So let's see, what light codes are you guys integrating? What spiritual wisdom that you guys are integrating that is allowing you to go through this elevated consciousness? What light code are you guys integrating? Come on, healing. So let's see, what are you guys healing? What was that thing that made you, like you kept making promises, but you don't keep them, or that you allow people to make promises to you and then they steal some of your joy because they don't keep them? So let's see, what was that thing that that cycle, that pattern that you guys kept finding yourself in. And no matter how much you try to move away from it, you keep coming right back to it. And this is the energy of somebody who's coming to the understanding of cause and effect. And what I mean by that, people aren't able to keep promises to you when you don't keep them to yourself. People aren't able to show up for you when you don't show up for yourself. People won't respect your boundaries when you don't respect your own boundaries. When you are someone who keeps giving people chances and chances and chances, they're going to keep taking advantage of you. When you keep giving yourself excuses, you're attracting people that are going to give you the same thing. So this is you guys coming to the understanding of this pattern, of this cycle, and actually working on healing it. Many of you guys have been in the energy of workaholics. Many of you guys have been in the energy of taking on everything. And it's kind of playing off your last reading of just a little bit. Taking on everything. Being the bad lady. Being the bad man. Feeling like you got to be the super saver of everyone. But you wasn't saving yourself. You told people, I'm not going to help you no more. And you go out and do it again. You said, I'm not going to do this no more. And you go out and do it again. And you're realizing that a lot of the situations that you are in, you put yourself in them. So you're healing this. And ultimately, because you're healing this is activating a lot of your light codes. A lot of blockages that you had in your chakras are now being removed. Okay? And also, if you are someone that is a channeler, you are coming to the understanding that everybody is not your assignment. Okay? Everybody is not your assignment. So let's clarify your soul essence, your authentic self, your connection to the divine, your pure expression. I also saw 2222. So you guys have 1414 and 2222 for additional messages. Your soul essence, perception. This is so true. How we perceive things, how we look at things, everything is based on your perception of the world around you, your perception of yourself. Everything is based on perception. So if you have this perception that, okay, this person told me that they're going to do it, it's okay. They told me they were going to do this, but it's okay. And you keep just bypassing what's actually going on, then you're going to allow yourself to be taken advantage of. And if you yourself keep saying, I'm going to change this, and I'm going to change this, and you keep making promises to yourself, you're keeping yourself in these cycles of being disappointed. You got Queen of Cups. When you think of Queen of Cups energy, oh my God, in her highest form, she's this vibrant spirit. She's loving. She want to help humanity. She want to help the world. Sometimes she is the healer. She is the counselor. She is the therapist. She is all of these things to everybody. She's also has boundaries as well. When she's not in her highest form, she can be bitchy. She can be emotional. She can feel like she has the weight of the world on her shoulders. She can feel like she's drowning, excuse me. She can feel like that person where everybody takes advantage of because she has all of this love. It's almost like an emotional empath. She has all of this love, but she doesn't have any boundaries. So everybody can be like, I'm going to take, I'm going to take, I'm going to take, I'm going to take, and I'm going to take, and I'm going to keep taking because you have no boundaries and you don't have a clear perception of yourself, of understanding that I can love you, but I can also have boundaries intact. So this is you guys, your pure essence, your authentic self, your connection to the divine is that of a person whose heart is open and flowing, but also who's very balanced, who also have boundaries, who understand their worth, who keeps promises to themselves, who stay true to themselves. And don't just allow people to, walk all over them. This is deep for you guys. Taking off the mask. Because some of you guys, you've been wearing that mask of, oh, I got it. Uh-huh. Now you're taking it off. And you kept saying you were going to do it, but you never stood true to it. Now you're taking it off. It's like, I'm going to be serious now. And I'm not going to say what I'm going to do anymore. I'm just going to do it. And I have to prove myself. Maybe some of you guys felt like you had to prove yourself to someone. Maybe you did make mistakes and you feel like you got to constantly prove yourself to someone. That's not me no more. That's not me no more. I've changed. Now it's just like, no, stop saying it and just actually do it. For my healers, some of you guys, again, you've been in this energy of overextending too much of yourself. Now you're not doing it no more. So you're going to have a lot of people that you may lose because you're not overextending your energy. You're not doing that no more. So let's see what we have here. You pull the strings that control your own life. Every decision is up to you. And what you're not changing, you are accepting. Vortex energy. You are a beacon for others to follow, so don't hide that bright light that you are. This is that big energy boost. This is you guys actually making a promise and keeping it. You're no longer saying that I'm going to change this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. But this is about you guys making those promises and keeping it. And keeping those boundaries intact. And holding other people accountable when you need to hold them accountable too. Clarify light codes. You have many layers of truth to discover. This is you guys discovering new layers, new light codes, integrating spiritual wisdom, okay? Elevated consciousness. Clarify soul essence. Answers appear when you release the question. Perception. Everything is based off your perception, the way that you think about yourself, the way that you think about life, and how you think about yourself. Other people are going to mirror that energy back to you. If you can't keep promises to yourself, other people are going to be like, okay, I'm going to tell you I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to keep the promises. I'm going to tell you what feels good. I'm going to tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. So when you start having those honest conversations with yourself and you stop saying, what you want to hear, and you start being honest with yourself, like, look, you've been slacking. You haven't been keeping promises to yourself. You can't get upset because you keep saying you're going to do things and you're not changing it. This is you guys having that honest conversation with yourself. So let's get some random messages. Misunderstanding. A lot of your misunderstandings come from you not keeping your own promises to yourself. You're not staying true to what you say. Stand on what you say. Okay? Channeling, trouble, accusation. Some of y'all could have even went through situations where people were accusing you of things, right? And I did say that, right? Some of you guys went through situations where people were accusing you of things, and here you are, you're like that, like that's not me. And you keep trying to say that's not me, that's not me, that's not who I am. And Spirit is like, don't tell people who you're not, show them. Because anybody can say something, but it's all, can you back it up? That's what Spirit is saying. We have October. Something could have already happened in October. Some of you guys, this is like future events where you guys may deal with people that may try to accuse you of certain things. But Spirit is saying, don't try to prove yourself to nobody. Show them. I can show you better than I can tell you. Keep your life in balance. That's what I say. You got to keep promises to yourself, because a lot of your misunderstandings and disappointments come from you're not being in balance. You're not making sure that you stay true to what you said you were going to do. You have younger women. Some of you guys, these are patterns that you may have taken on ever since you was younger. Okay? You could have saw the females take on these patterns. Some of you guys, you could be a male and you're dealing with a younger woman. You could be a female, you could be dealing with another woman. Either way, this is about healing. Okay? Healing. We have June, so there could have been a situation that happened in June, and you guys are looking at things a little bit differently. We have a stubborn and aggressive person. Some of you guys could have been in that energy where you've been stubborn and aggressive, or some of you guys were dealing with people who've been very stubborn and aggressive, and you're not setting up those boundaries. We do have Aries energy. Some of you guys could be an Aries. Some of you guys could be dealing with a younger woman who's an Aries. You'll be receiving a gift, or you will be receiving or giving a precious gift. This is a gift of healing. These light codes are really there for you guys to put some of this heaviness down. These light codes, this gift is there for you guys to actually align yourself with what you deserve. Align yourself with your worth. That's what I'm picking up. Because diamonds gives me an energy of things that shine bright. Something that's beautiful, but also something that's been under pressure in order for it to be created. Something that's been under pressure in order for it to be created. You guys are getting your light codes because you're under pressure. And this is a gift from the divine. Clarify perception. We have November. November, something could have happened in November. November also gives me a sense of a shadow, what's hidden. What else is happening for Virgos? We have a period of ill health and depression. Some of you guys, you took on so much that it started to affect you on a soul level. Okay? New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. And this is a time for a new start. Some of you guys could quite literally have some type of new start in November. But it's time for you guys to, I said sun. Okay? Summer nights. Plenty of material things. This is getting back into the energy of abundance. Okay? That's what I'm picking up. It's time for you guys to get back into the energy of abundance. So that is what I see for you guys. If you guys liked what I did this reading, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video.